Hi there, welcome to the Life Skills Green. Today in this English grammar session we are going to learn chapter 43, sentence connectors and linking words. What are sentence connectors and linking words? Sentence connectors and linking words are words or phrases that join sentences, clauses or ideas together. They help your writing and speaking to flow smoothly and make your meaning clearer. Why use sentence connectors? To show relationship between ideas, cause and effect, contrast, addition, etc. To organize your writing or speech logically, to make your communication easier to follow and more engaging. Types of sentence connectors. Addition, adding information. Words and phrases that add information or continue an idea. Here are, and, also, moreover, furthermore, in addition, besides. Here we have examples using these sentence linking words. She likes reading and she enjoys writing too. The project is expensive. Moreover, it will take a long time. He speaks French. Besides, he can speak German. Contrast, showing differences or opposites. Words and phrases that show contrast between ideas. But, however, on the other hand, although, even though, nevertheless, yet, whereas. Examples. I wanted to go, but I was too tired. She is friendly, however, her brother is shy. Although it was raining, we went out. He likes coffee, whereas she prefers tea. Cause and effect, showing reason or result. Words and phrases that show cause, reason or result. Because, since, as, therefore, so, consequently, hence. Examples. We stayed indoors because it was raining. Since you are here, let's start the meeting. He was late, so we began without him. It was cold, therefore she wore a jacket. Time sequence, showing order or time. Words and phrases that show time or sequence of events. First, then, next, after that, finally, meanwhile, subsequently, before, after. Examples. First, wash your hands. We had dinner, then we watched a movie. She finished her homework. After that, she went out. Meanwhile, I prepared the presentation. Words and phrases used to explain or give examples. For example, for instance, such as, in other words, that is, namely. He loves outdoor activities, for example, hiking and camping. There are many fruits, such as apples, oranges, and bananas. She is a polyglot. In other words, she speaks many languages. Condition, showing conditions or hypotheticals. Words and phrases that show condition. If, unless, provided that, as long as. Examples. If it rains, we will cancel the picnic. You can come provided that you finish your work. Take an umbrella in case it rains. Purpose, showing purpose or intention. Words and phrases that show purpose. To, in order to, so that, for. Example sentences. She studies hard to pass the exam. I left early in order to catch the train. He explained clearly so that everyone understood. Summary and conclusion. Words and phrases used to summarize or conclude. In conclusion, to sum up, overall, therefore, finally, in short. Example, in conclusion, the project was a success. To sum up, we need more time and resources. Overall, the event went well. Detailed examples in paragraph. Look at how connectors help organize a paragraph smoothly. I love traveling to new places. For example, last year I visited Japan and France. The food was amazing and the culture was fascinating. However, traveling can be expensive. Therefore, I save money carefully before planning trips. If I have enough time and money, I will visit more countries next year. Here you have exercises to fill in with such linking words and sentence connectors: and, but, because, so, however, for example, after, therefore, like this.